I was able to find many of the items on the list, including the stocking/pantyhose, blemished cover-up/makeup, the book and doll for my 6-year-old daughter, the fashion magazine with beauty tips, the birthday card for my 40-year-old best friend, the hair products, and even a hairdresser specializing in African American hair. I had to go to many different stores to find the items on the list, including Sally Hansen Beauty Store, Walmart, Toys R Us, Barnes & Noble Bookstore, and Hallmark Card Store. I even found a hair salon in Freehold Borough specializing in African American hair. Most of the items on the list were the same prices as comparable products for white American customers, such as the baby dolls at Toys R Us. For example, the You and Me Sweets baby doll is priced at $26.99, whether one buys the white baby doll or the African American baby doll. The makeup was also the same price whether one was buying the concealer for light skin tones or dark skin tones. For example, the Revlon Color Stay makeup was $8.98 at Walmart, no matter what skin option one chooses. However, I did find some of the hair products created for women with African American hair textures to be expensive. The African Pride Olive Miracle Anti-Breakage Formula Braid Sheen Spray in the 12-ounce size is priced at $19.86. I think this is expensive when I can find styling products for a lot less made for white women. For instance, the Aussie Mega Hair Spray in the 17-ounce is only $3.74. Also, the birthday card for my best friend was found in Hallmark's Mahogany section, a brand of cards designed for the African American population. However, these cards are more expensive than other brands featured in Hallmark and do not include people of color within them. Many of the cards in this collection are about $4 or $5 when there are cards that are as cheap as 99 cents in other collections. I discovered that as much as I was able to find some of the items, I was limited in the selection and option I had. For instance, the huge display of makeup only included like one shade of concealer in each brand for someone with a dark skin tone, like an African American woman, while there was many options for someone who was white. This confused me because African American women have variety in their skin tone too. There should not just be one option for them. Even if one would argue that it just happened to be very picked over and there wasn't a large quantity of product left, it proves the store itself does not supply a large quantity of makeup made for the African American individual in the first place. Even with the stocking/pantyhose, there was a lot of different brands in the store, but there was only one color that would match an African American skin tone, which was labeled coffee. I'm not entirely sure this color would even work for every African American woman, depending on her skin tone. When shopping for the baby dolls, I noticed how many brands did not include an African American doll in their inventory. Only a select few, about 4, had an African American baby doll. Even then, the doll was very dark-skinned, which again does not account for the variety of skin tones that can exist. I noticed how Barbie does make dolls with a number of different skin tones, however. In addition, the book selection for my 6-year-old daughter featuring African American characters was not difficult to find, but there were not many options. I could not find the bandages to match my dark skin tone. I did find the clear bandages that argue they blend in with your skin, but they are more expensive than a typical nude tone band-aid. As for the romance novel, I was thinking, where is the love? At the Barnes & Noble, they had about 5 shelves labeled as romance, and the entire book covers featured only white people. I had looked up romance novels written by African American authors, such as those written by Brenda Jackson beforehand, and I couldn't find any of those novels in the bookstore. Some of the items were not located in the same area as the comparable items for white customers. For example, the hair products would be in their own section labeled Multi-Textured Hair Care in the back of the store at the Sally Hansen Beauty Supply store or on the bottom shelf at Walmart. The 2 beauty magazines I found at Barnes & Noble were located in the back of the shelves, so it would be incredibly difficult to even know where they were. If I had needed help or assistance in deciding what beauty products to buy, I would have actually not felt uncomfortable asking at either of the 2 stores I had visited. There were both black salespeople at the Sally Hansen Beauty Supply store as well as Walmart. Both stores did have other people of color shopping, so I could have asked a fellow customer as well for help. However, there was a good chance that my manager would have been white, so it would have been uncomfortable if there had been a problem. Shopping as a black woman made me feel uncomfortable in general, because I did not feel wanted in the stores. It was as if the lack of products was a sign telling me to get out and shop somewhere else. However, where are those stores designed for African Americans? Furthermore, why does there need to be separate stores? Can't the mass stores begin to incorporate more products for African Americans, making it more accessible for them to get what they need like everyone else? I feel as a black woman it is difficult to find products in most stores. It is as if the white consumer is the person stores consider because white is seen as the norm. By not having products for the African American person, it is just another way society views people of color as inferior. I now realize the white privilege I possess as a white woman. I never have to think about a store not having multiple options and different brands for makeup that will match my skin tone. A toy store will always have dozens of baby dolls that look just like me. Even driving down Route 9, I can always pass salons that I can go to, but there's only one hair salon specializing in African American hair and is located in the back streets of Brattleboro. All in all, this activity made me aware of the privilege I have as a white individual.